If you waved like Forrest Gump to oncoming TTA travelers, you might be a Walt Disney World geek, and you're invited to join us on episode 18 of Geekin On Walt Disney World. Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 18 of the Geekin On Walt Disney World podcast. I am your host, Curtis Stone, and we've got a little change today. Unfortunately, my favorite daughter, smartest, geekiest Walt Disney World fan, Lindsay, she's not feeling too well. She's got a little bit of an injury too to her shoulder. And so we're going to take this opportunity to invite a couple of very special guests to the podcast. And yay! I have my youngest son, Benjamin, and his very special friend, Sheila.
Hello.
Hello, Sheila. Hello, Benjamin. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Fine summer night.
I'm doing very well.
Thanks for joining us. And what we're going to do... Sheila's a little nervous, she said.
It's my first time, but I'm ready. Let's do it.
She's so excited. They're new geeks into this Disney World thing.
That's right.
What we're going to do is we're going to do our Mama Says segment that we like to do we've been doing for a little while here. Got a couple things that Mama has told us. That's Ben's mom, my wife, Lindsay's mom. And she's always watching out what's going on out there in Disney World and passing that stuff on to me. I've got a new iTunes review. I'm always excited to see the community. Thanks for yawning on the podcast, Benjamin. Are you tired?
Only a little.
And so we're going to take a look at the iTunes review, and we really appreciate when you guys take the time to do that. It really helps get the popularity of the podcast out there. And a couple of our other things there, but mostly we're going to talk to Ben and Sheila about their Walt Disney World experience, especially on this 25th wedding anniversary trip that Lindsay and I have been going over a couple episodes, and we still have more after we do this episode. Hopefully Lindsay, when she's feeling better, maybe next week, we will continue that discussion, maybe finish that trip report, and that will be really exciting. But I got a bunch of questions especially for you guys. Yeah. But before we get into that, let's take a look at some Mama Says things.
Mama says.
Ben knows when Mama talks.
Oh yeah.
We listen.
Yeah.
And but one thing she just told me, I don't know how great and exciting this is, but apparently over at Future World and Epcot, they have begun painting the buildings with some kinds of stripes, and like brown and green for like the part towards the land. And then there's blue and gray on the spaceship Earth side. She has some pictures, so I guess when I get that link, I will post that up on the website. So she's always looking out for things that are going on down there. She thought that was kind of neat that they're doing some painting. Sometimes she doesn't really care for the changes.
No. Even
the subtle changes, but I think she's in approval of this.
The painting, what does that mean?
It's like, just changing the color, painting the buildings. Okay. But even more interesting, I'm going to grab this little card we got in the mail today.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see this,
cool.
Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, today, by the way, is Mama's birthday.
Her birthday, yep.
And I want to talk a little bit about what you got Mama for her birthday also. But this is the Show Your Disney Side campaign that Disney is doing. And it's a big Hello Stone family with a brochure. But on the outside it says your Disney Side decal is enclosed. And I guess what Mom had done was you're able to go onto some website and customize.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
I don't know, Sheila, you haven't even seen this.
No, I'm seeing it for the first time now, and it looks so cool.
And it says, the caption is, the Stone family, counting the days until your Disney parks vacation. Now, unfortunately, they're a month late. I think this was supposed to come before we actually.
Was it?
Yeah, I think that's the idea. So a little miscue on the Disney part. But what's really cool about this, she was actually able, I guess on this website you go on to, she was able to customize our characters. So these little caricatures really represent all 8 of us that went on the trip.
Yep.
Wow,
Like-
that's amazing.
The first one's Dad. You can see he has his glasses, his
Yeah.
camera.
I've got my glasses, my Mickey Mouse t-shirt, a camera, and it looks like a margarita in my hand, which is very appropriate. And Mom has a Mickey shirt with they almost look like little hearts, kind of Mickey shapes. And she's got a margarita and she's got glasses. And Lindsay's got a little wand in her hand and a tiara.
Very cute.
And so, one of the boys has a Pirates t-shirt.
That's one. I think that one's me.
Yeah, I think that's you. Harry's got a turkey leg t-shirt.
Yeah, I think he has.
And he's holding the turkey leg in his hand.
Oh yeah, definitely
fits
him.
Harry.
Yeah.
Love the turkey legs.
Now, Sheila, I'm not sure which one of these represent you because we also had Harry's girlfriend was there with us too. So it's hard. I'm not sure. But one of you guys got a balloon, a Mickey balloon.
I think the one that me and Mom think was Caitlin is this one with the camera.
She's got a camera and a
her.
mini t-shirt and, mini ears and that kind of thing. So that one must be
Renata, because we think
Renata
is the birthday hat. It looks
Renata's got the birthday hat. So you're the one with the Mickey
I got
balloon.
the balloon.
Is it? It's a balloon.
That's
That one's
great.
you.
Yeah.
Very, very cute. Now it's a bumper sticker, I believe.
Oh, that's even.
Not that I
didn't know that. That's
Put
cool.
bumper stickers on my car, but we'll have to take a picture of that and post
Wow,
it on the
that's
Facebook
amazing.
page. That is a really cool custom thing that they're doing. First time I've seen that. So again, that came from Mama. Pointed that out to me. And the next thing, I just want to take a look at an iTunes review that just came in. I think I noticed it yesterday. And all right, so this review came in. Some of these names that our fans use, I don't quite get or understand. Like this is capital A, small a, Lanek. Alenek. I'm sure it means something to that person, but we appreciate you putting another 5-star review out there. The title being
Nice.
Great Trip Reporting, in which I'm glad some of these comments kind of match what our goal for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I think trip reporting is a great way. That's a great topic for podcasts, talking to other people that go on trips. Well, obviously we've been talking about our trips, and you can also give tips about Disney World when you do that. And so it says, Curtis and Lindsay provide an excellent overview of the WDW experience from the Disney Vacation Club owner's point of view, which that comes out on us because we are Disney Vacation Club. And the trip reporting is great. And there are a few good tips so far that I will be using to plan our next trip. So thank you very much for that.
Awesome.
I really
Wonderful.
appreciate another comment out there on the iTunes, and guys, keep adding those. It really helps us. And also, just yesterday, a podcast was released from the Disney Film Project podcast that Lindsay and I were guest appearances on.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if you guys knew that. Yeah.
I did not.
No.
Which is really cool. We love to get asked to be on other people's podcasts and, just kind of interacting with the community out there.
Yeah.
Of course.
All the podcasters and bloggers are geeks just like us, so it's fun to do that. And they invited us to join episode 183 of their podcast to talk about
Wow.
the movie Maleficent.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's
Still
a good
haven't
one.
checked it
Yeah.
out yet, though.
You guys haven't seen that movie?
No.
You guys love to go see movies.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah, we do.
I did want to go see this one, too.
Yeah.
It looks...
After seeing the preview when we were up in Disney, I
Right.
was like, wow, I had no idea that it was going to be this, detailed and amazing, and it kind of got me to want to go.
It was a
I haven't
great,
gotten a chance.
yeah, actually that was one of the things we talked about, that we did also see that. It was like a 20-minute preview
Yeah.
at the Hollywood Studios in a theater. It was one of the best previews I've ever seen. I mean, it was 20 minutes
It
long,
was
but
awesome.
sometimes I fear that when they show you so much action and so much going on in a preview, that might be the whole movie.
Right, yeah.
But it wasn't, and it was good, and we enjoyed being on their podcast, and that just came out yesterday. I started listening to a little bit of it.
I definitely want to go check that out.
Great,
It looked
yeah.
different perspective on a...
Yeah, that's what I
Old
liked about it,
story.
yeah.
You might have to wait till the video comes out now.
Yeah. That might be... Yeah.
Well, I really wanted to record live when we were at Disney World. I had great ambitions. I brought my microphone, and I think, it's one of the tips at Disney. If you wait too long to do something, you may never do it.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was, a lot of times I don't do a lot of the nighttime things, but towards the end of the week, I actually did like 3 of the nighttime things in a row. And, just didn't leave time for us to do any podcasting.
We were kept busy.
I know,
We kept
yeah.
busy. We kept going.
That's for
and
sure. I was wiped out.
you were, well, that's a good lead-in, Benjamin. So I've got some questions that are specific to each of you, and then some of my questioning is for both of you.
Okay.
All right. And, well, you guys are both. So Benjamin, just to give, you are the youngest of the Stone clan.
That's right.
18 years old, though.
Yes.
But also a veteran Disney traveler.
I'd say so.
Right. How many times have we been to Disney?
I'd say more than
8 or 9.
8
right?
or 9, yeah.
All right.
At least.
And you're both college students attending the same college in Danbury, Connecticut, Western Connecticut. How did your freshman year go?
That was great.
It was a breeze. That's how fast it went by.
It went by fast. It wasn't easy though, was it?
No. It was very hard to transition into all the freedom and just having to take so much responsibility on, but we got through it.
Freshman year is the most challenging year, so next year you guys can dominate from your experience.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Now, was it cool to know that in June, after you finished your first year and all your exams were done, that you had a Disney World vacation to look forward to?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Was that
looking forward to
Especially the last week studying for finals, I'd just go back to the moment where I'd be like, let's just throw these papers away and let's just go to Disney. I'm ready.
You're so ready, right?
Because you knew you were going. We were just like, it's time.
Yeah.
That's why I think the time of, it was around the time of our anniversary. Our anniversary is May 20th, and we waited for all you guys to be out of school and have a time. But we could go before the high schools were out because all you guys are college students.
Yeah.
And so that was nice. What did you think about going in June?
I loved it.
What did you like about June, time of year to go?
Well, it didn't really rain that much.
We had good weather.
We did.
We really had good weather. It rained a little bit that first day.
Yeah, but not, it was
overcast. Yeah. And not hot, oppressively hot.
Until later in the week.
Later in the week it got hot.
Last
really,
2-3 days, but other than that, we were pretty fortunate.
We really did well with the weather.
Yeah, we lucked out, I think. And it was nice. It was beautiful out, so.
It still was pretty crowded, right?
It was very crowded, I think. I think that's just because of the Seven Doors Mine Train, which they had crazy amount of people waiting for.
Magic Kingdom was crowded.
Yes, every time we went to Magic Kingdom, it was crowded.
All right, let me let's get into the trip a little bit now. Right. Sunday morning, Benjamin, we wake up to learn you're slow getting up. Very slow getting up. And why was that?
I caught some kind of illness, and I was very sick and achy, and a sore throat came on, and fever.
Just that day, right? The Sunday that we were leaving.
I think I felt it the night before, and I was like, I'm not really feeling too well right now. I hope this doesn't carry into tomorrow. And little did I know that this would carry on for majority of my Disney trip.
So what's it like to be sick at Disney World?
I'd say it's kind of what you make out of it. No one likes to be sick, especially on vacation, which kind of bummed me out. I thought before we left, I felt like I was going to bring down like everyone because I was just the one that was going to be sick, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to go out because I was feeling really, I didn't feel like I could walk.
I know, I felt so bad for you.
Yeah.
But you were really a trooper. I mean, you actually got up and got going. You had, get your Advil.
Get the Advils in, the Sudafed, and you were off.
I mean, you couldn't, you'd make it till about early afternoon.
Like 4 o'clock, 5.
That was just pretty good.
Yeah, especially the first couple hours when we got into the parks, I was kind of like a zombie walking around. I didn't really talk that much, but I did everything that we went to. But then you start feeling good once your Advils kick in, and then you can keep going. I'd say drinking water was the best thing too. I had water around me all the time, so I kind of was flushing my system with.
Well, you didn't bring anybody down. I think you did great. I felt bad for you that you couldn't enjoy it to its fullest.
That's the thing, though. I think this was one of my favorite Disney trips, even though I was actually my favorite trip. Honestly, I think even though I was sick, I don't even really think about being sick because we were just having so much fun. It was just something I had kind of got over. You go to bed at night and then wake up, take some more Advils.
You didn't let it get you didn't let you get you down, and you did recover. We wanted to say Thursday. You were really
and I felt good.
Full speed ahead.
Yep. Just can't let it get you down. That's nice
how
I thought about it.
Good job on that.
Well, I like what you said about how it's what you make of it when you're sick, because I know that a week later, Mrs. Stone and I both got sick with similar symptoms, and I could not get out of bed, couldn't make it to work, I couldn't do anything, and the whole time I thought, how did Ben do this throughout the entire 6 days?
Great point. I caught it too.
Everyone was
I also caught it a week after you guys did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom was bad. She was not feeling good at all. And I don't know. I kind of just wanted to be with my family and live up the Disney experience I did. That's for sure. That's definitely did.
I just wanted to mention too, I just checked with Mom because I know she wanted, she was looking for medical care possible. So she talked to the resort and she was just telling me, I knew we had a couple options. One was, I guess they have a doctor that can
come to your
room. To the room.
Yep, she told me that.
You could pay him and then you could submit it to insurance later, which is really cool. And they also gave her an option of going to a walk-in clinic over in Kissimmee. And we were, really close to doing that.
I don't know. I didn't think it. I thought it was going to get better eventually. I don't know. But that was actually, I think if it was a day or more, if it was like up till like
close.
Friday,
it was really close. You get those.
I just kind of felt like I would feel like I was getting better kind of towards the end of the week. I kind of felt it. And I was like, I don't know if
Mom's was really hanging on until she went to the doctor and then got some, meds going.
I was put on antibiotics too when I finally went to the doctor.
So Ben, you beat it on your own.
Yeah,
somehow.
Good for you. Wow.
So good trooper, good job
water.
there. Let's see. Sheila, I'll go over to you.
Alrighty.
Now, this was your second trip with us.
Yeah.
The first time was your first time, which was a couple of years ago.
My very first time at 17 years old.
Yes, which was, we love bringing newbies and showing them around. We're pretty obnoxious to newbies.
Well, I think the best way to go is definitely with an experienced family like you, because it was amazing being able to experience it the way that you guys get to experience it every year, because you're so well knowledgeable with everything, all the parks.
Thank you. Yes, and we certainly spoil you with the accommodations.
Absolutely.
A lot of beginners start.
I was definitely a Disney princess. You could say that.
You're going to DVC.
Yeah, she got the best right from the get-go.
Yeah.
We started out in the downtown Disney area.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit too with you, Benjamin. We'll go over a little bit of some of your favorite hotels over the years. So what was the difference for you, Sheila, between the first trip and the second trip?
The first trip was definitely, it felt very surreal. You're entering a completely different world.
You don't know what to expect, right?
Absolutely no idea. I mean, for like months and months, you guys would try to prep me, you'd talk to me about all these different things, and I was like, oh yeah, awesome, very excited. But it's still just nothing compared to like just talking about it and actually being there and seeing it.
Yeah, and I think Disney World's one of those things where you can try to explain it to somebody, but until they experience it, you can't really understand it to its fullest, right?
Yeah,
you find that to be true?
And so I was just so amazed by everything. And then the second time around, I think this vacation was amazing because it was my second time that I was able to not only take a lot of time taking it in because I was already used to it, but I could like enjoy it even more because I knew what to expect more often.
Yeah.
So that was great.
So it's good to go the second time.
Yeah, definitely. The second time is a necessity.
Everything's not just so like in awe.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right, Benjamin. Yeah, so you're talking. How has the parks changed for you since when the first time you went? You were the little guy. You were the 6-year-old.
Oh, every 6-year-old's dream.
Our first time
to Disney. Yep.
So Lindsay was 8, Harry was 10, but you were 6 years old. We waited till you guys, 3 kids. We waited till all you guys were of an age where we thought you all could enjoy it. I still remember the time we teased you, like especially Mom, going into the Haunted Mansion and scared you. Got you. She loves to tease.
Crying.
You were shaking and crying. I think it was her.
Oh, I was never a fan of scary stuff when I was growing up. I was kind of brought up on it though, because our mom is
she loves that stuff.
Oh yeah, she loves all that stuff.
She likes all the creepy stuff.
Yeah, all the scary. Yeah, all the horror movies and stuff like that. So when I was going up there and you hear the music when you're 6 years old and you see this creepy old mansion and you don't know what to expect. I'd never heard of anything like it before, being 6 years old. And I was so scared going in there and they have all that theatrical stuff in the beginning with all that. Oh yeah, that gets you going. And then after the end of the ride, that was probably like, we were so excited. We loved it. I think we wanted to go on it more.
That's over the years. It's become one of our go-to favorites.
Everyone loves Haunted Mansion.
But I mean, even that first year, you went on everything.
Everything.
All the big rides.
Every single ride that they had, I think.
You were a real trooper. You might have been a little scared, but you did everything.
Yep.
So what's changed now?
I'd say
comparing it as a young adult to a kid. What's the big change?
I think like any kid would definitely love the Magic Kingdom. That's probably one of their that would be their favorites. When I was little, I definitely enjoyed Hollywood Studios. That was probably my top. But now I'd say Epcot is definitely one of my favorites.
Which is kind of funny. I remember you making that comment to me.
Yeah.
When you guys were little,
we couldn't.
Mom and I would like, we'd go, we're going to Epcot. Oh, I don't want to go to Epcot. Exactly. We gotta go to Epcot.
Because
that was the whole opposite.
Yeah, when you're I think when you're little, you just don't really like understand all the like the cultural, how much they like. It's actually really, really awesome how they just like they really bring all that into Epcot, and you get to experience all that. It's really like learning too.
Did you ever like the interventions part of Epcot?
I did when I was little, but I feel like it changed. I think I liked it better when I was little. The way it's become now. I think a lot of it is more geared to smaller kids. Now I'm not such a fan of interventions as I was when I was younger.
Yeah, we didn't do too much of it this time. Especially.
I mean, we kind of just
bros blew through it.
Yeah, we just kind of walked by it, getting the AC. But I love Epcot. Epcot and Animal Kingdom, I think, are my favorites.
Cool.
Yeah. Same with Animal Kingdom, just because of like the learning and like just seeing all that like cultural. I love all that kind of stuff.
You're more interested in
it's you can
more subtle things.
Yeah, you can appreciate it more. I feel like that's what I definitely get to appreciate, and like seeing Germany and the World Showcase and just going around the countries and just like learning all your like if you're from that heritage or it's kind of you can appreciate it, and I like it like that.
All right, Sheila, this one's for you. You're the one who was afraid of drops and roller coasters.
I'm a scaredy cat.
We teased you like crazy, especially that first time.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think from our, I'm not a big, for like really big coasters or spinny things. I'm not a big ride person myself, but I find the Disney rides really are toned down. So, I mean, I tried to give that to you. So how has your perspective changed over the first? Because I think you rode just about everything.
The first time that I went, I had no option. The Stone family made me go on every single ride because it's part of the experience. I had to do everything.
And you did.
Every time I was afraid, and I did it. And then the second time around, I was told, well, now that you know what it is, you don't have to go on all of them. And I still decided to go on all of them, except for Rock and Roller Coaster.
You skipped that one? Okay.
I did skip that one.
What is it about Rock and Roller Coaster that?
The takeoff.
Oh,
the initial takeoff. Oh, yeah.
Interesting. So it's not the loop or the corkscrews.
No, actually, I was perfectly fine with it because
the takeoff.
Yeah, I had my eyes closed during the takeoff, and I opened them again when I was upside down. But it wasn't any of that. It was the initial takeoff that I don't know, just something about it. But
it's the placement.
I do appreciate how Disney has rides that are like, appealable to a lot of the audience because whenever my friends say, oh, let's go to Lake Compounds or Six Flags, and I'm like, I'm not a big rides person, but take me to Disney. I'll do those rides,
Yeah, the Lake Compounds has one of the oldest wooden roller coasters that goes through the woods. That thing's pretty intense.
That's right, yeah.
That is a fun thing. It's rickety. It sounds like it's going to fall apart.
No, I'll stick with Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, you do. That's of the rides. Is that your favorite, Big Thunder Mountain?
I would say so, yes. Yeah. That one's my favorite.
Now, you don't like the drops, so Tower of Terror is like...
Oh, Tower of Terror.
Tough for you, right?
Yeah, that one is definitely, I'm screaming my head off the entire time. I can barely keep my eyes open.
And even Splash Mountain is a tough one for you, right?
This trip, I don't know what it was. I think...
You built an immunity to the drop?
I think it was the first 3 days that we spent at Magic Kingdom. I kept trying to avoid riding Splash, and then finally I had no choice. We had fast passes. We were right there, and... I don't know, I got through it. I think it was because I felt bad that you were so upset that I didn't like it, and so I just took one for the team, and then we ended up getting a pretty nice picture, too, because I came out.
Yeah, well, for me, I mean, the ride is such a great ride, and you only got to really weather that one drop.
That's true, yeah.
Right? So
yeah.
I'd hate for you to miss that because of the drop.
I know, yeah. I just hold on really tight to everything I have, and I'm good to go.
Makes for great pictures.
That's true. That was amazing. Yeah, I loved all the pictures that we had and on our Magic Bands. Yeah. That was incredible.
Yeah, the fact that I think Lindsay and I have already talked about this, but even right in the middle of our ride, or in the middle of our trip, they changed the technology or improved the technology so that you don't even have. The first time we had to go to the window and and touch our magic bands.
That's
to
right.
Mickey.
I remember.
And like that was the first day, and I think that's by the second day,
They
they already add that technology that the pictures are already captured on your magic band
Mm-hmm.
without you doing nothing.
I know.
just
Yeah.
walk off the ride and
That was
there.
mind blowing. Yeah.
So yeah, I really like the pictures we got
Yeah. Absolutely.
off of the.
I want to see. I haven't seen all.
You haven't seen them all? I got them all on my computer. I can show you all those pictures.
I want to see them.
I downloaded them all. You have to download them within a month and get them. So I have them all now. All right. Let's see, Benjamin.
Yes.
Let's take a look at all the resorts that you've stayed in. I'm curious what your favorites are. So we've stayed at the Downtown Disney a couple times.
Like the DoubleTree,
Royal Plaza.
Royal Plaza. I remember those.
Do you remember? Tell me if
I
you
remember some of. I think it might have been I think it was the DoubleTree. This is like one of my favorite.
That was our first trip.
Yeah. It was when I had like my mom was calling it my sweet tooth, and I would go in every night when we come back from the parks, like late at night, and there was always the ladies that worked in the candy shop, and they would be like, "Oh, he's got his sweet tooth, here he comes," and like every time I would go there, and they'd give me my candy because I went there every single night during that trip.
At the DoubleTree?
Either DoubleTree or Royal Plaza.
I remember I used to collect the little Mickeys.
Yeah. I think that was when I did that for a long time with the first couple of trips.
Didn't we? We bought like such a ton of them, and
yeah.
the maids like lined them all
They
up in
would
the
put
bed.
them. I think that was in Polynesian.
At the Polynesian.
I think Polynesian.
Yes, it was.
It was my number one.
Yeah.
Bay Lake is close. I
Well,
think.
where were some of the others? Do you remember some of the other places?
We went to Port Orleans.
Yep.
I like that one actually too. That was a nice one.
Yep.
I like that a lot. We stayed at the on the boardwalk. What's it?
The Swan.
The Swan.
Yep. What did you think of the Swan?
I like it, but it doesn't really have a Disney feel to me. Kind of.
I was surprised Lindsay
I
said
didn't-
that was one of her favorites.
Really?
That's the location.
I feel like it's
It's
more of
location.
like kind of like a businessy
Yeah,
kind of
'cause-
atmosphere. Not really like a, it just I don't know. It could. It's not
the
my
conferences
top.
are there.
Yeah,
that's a good.
yeah. There's what's the
The boardwalk.
The
We stayed-
boardwalk. That's
we
the
did
one.
a couple nights there.
Yep, that one was nice too.
Okay.
All
right. So then we stayed at the Polynesian. We did 2 trips at the Polynesian.
I love the Polynesian. I
Yeah,
love
that's
all
a family
that.
favorite.
Yes, I love all that. I buy into that, and I can't wait till we have the DVC there.
So
And
let's
that's
bring
finally
Lynn. Let's so Polynesian and Bay Lake Tower are
Easily tied for first. Bay Lake,
tied for first. Right?
because Bay Lake is awesome. I love staying at Bay Lake. It's right there in Magic Kingdom. You can just see all that, and I love that
It's the location,
Bay
right?
Lake. Yeah, definitely.
So Sheila, what do you think about staying at Bay Lake Tower?
I think it's
And
incredible.
contemporary.
Yeah, I love
And a
it.
2-bedroom suite.
I know, right? Yeah, it's very extravagant. I love it though. I think it's great how the Contemporary has the Contempo Cafe.
Yeah.
That's always great.
It's
I love
convenient.
going down there to get
Good
my
food.
sweets, dinner. Oh yeah,
What do you get?
I love
What do you get there to eat?
the chicken nuggets from the kids meal, of course. The cheeseburger that they have is really good for breakfast. Always the Mickey waffle.
The Mickey
Egg
waffle.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
I love the egg sandwiches.
Those were
from
really
the
good too.
Contempo.
I mean, a lot of their food options were delicious.
I think Ben and I have kind of the same tastes in
taste.
food. Actually, when I think about it, we have a lot of the same tastes.
I love.
I like their Italian sandwich there. I had a lobster roll there.
Yeah, the lobster rolls are good too.
Burgers are good.
Yeah, definitely.
The chips.
Now I'm hungry.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
the house chips.
I wish we could eat there now.
It is a great little spot to get a quick.
Absolutely,
Meal.
I really like it.
Yeah, they got the little kiosk. You can order
That's
up what you
great.
want.
Yeah.
It's very convenient.
You guys had your magic bands, right? What'd you
Yeah,
think of?
I love that. That was the coolest thing.
I
Especially being
loved-
able to walk around, just
Yeah.
like whenever we
Ring
just
up
if we
Dad's
need-
bill.
Yeah, ring
What?
it. Yep, put it on the tab.
No idea.
Put it on the
Just
tab.
put it on Dad's tab.
Yep.
You guys were cool with that?
Yeah.
I loved going to the parks every morning because knowing that you get to, slide it up right
Now,
against. with the-
wait a minute. I was
Yeah.
teasing you about this, but we were looking at the bill, and we saw some Sheila charges of.
I have a little problem. I'm a bit of a
Was it-
shopaholic,
was
some
it a
would
sh-
say.
There were a couple shopping items on there. I can't recall exactly. Like, I don't recall authorizing this. We were having some fun with that.
Yeah.
It was kind of, they capped us at $1,500, and we hit that twice
Yeah.
on the trip,
I know.
which
yeah.
was within budget, but it was just kind of interesting to be at dinner and say, "Excuse me, Mr. Stone, but you have overcharged your Mickey
Yeah.
band."
Oh.
Oh, okay. we'll take care of that right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Contemporary and the Bay Lake Tower is cool, right?
Absolutely,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
The
You
pools are
really
great
nice.
too.
Oh, did you get a chance to go to the pools? I didn't
Oh
even-
yeah,
A
Love
couple
the pool.
I
times.
didn't go down
Yeah.
there with you guys. I went by myself.
Yeah.
Harry and
Me and Harry, I would go
Caitlin
down with
did.
Harry and Caitlin, my brother and his girlfriend.
we did. You got some pool time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go in the hot tub?
Yep.
The hot tub's
Good.
nice too.
The
We went down
slide.
the slide. The slide's
Oh, you
fun.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I didn't know you guys had a chance to
Yeah.
even do
Oh,
that.
we went there a couple of times.
Mhm.
But it's
did you
hard
guys-
when I was sick, so.
Did you guys, so, being young adults and you're out there with a big crowd, but did you guys get a chance to go off and do some stuff on your own? You guys were kind of with us the whole time, weren't you?
Yeah, I think
For the
we,
majority, yeah, because
think
I
we
think
did.
it was hard with Ben being sick the majority of the time. That at a certain
That's true.
time
I
we just
was
wanted to get him back to
crashing,
the hotel
yeah.
when he was crashing. But
around like
there was
5.
one night when we did extra magic hours at Magic Kingdom.
By
Except
yourself?
it was us two and Harry and Caitlin.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We went to Space Mountain, walked around and stuff, and did that.
Yeah, but that night, for some reason, the castle show and the fireworks were pushed back until about 11. So the lines were still really long because we were there about 10, and we figured that the lines would be shorter, but it was still just as long as we weren't aware of the change at 11 at night. So that was the only kind of a downfall. But other than that, we had fun.
You enjoy going into the park at night?
I like going to the
I
parks.
like it at
Was
night,
it crowded?
It was when we went.
Very
It was actually
crowded.
still crowded.
Oh, really?
I think
At what time?
it was around still 11, like 10:30, 11.
And the
It was
crowds
still-
were pretty packed?
Yeah,
And that was an extra magic hour night?
I think it was.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
after 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was still pretty crowded. Magic Kingdom was very crowded.
The lines
the
were-
entire week. I feel like
Yeah.
out of every park it was.
Yeah.
But I think the best thing about extra magic hours is going in early in the morning.
Yeah, Lindsay and I talked about that. I noticed that it was really apparent. I think we all commented on, you got there. I can remember, for instance, Animal Kingdom getting in
Oh,
there.
that's
Oh,
exactly what I
how
was
easily
thinking.
you
It
can
was-
I
walk
love
through
that.
We
without
did
the
a
big
lot in
crowds.
an hour.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
And
Going,
by the
just
yeah.
walking right into Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
Just like walking straight on.
Yep.
And then we just
Walking
hit
on
everything
Dinosaur.
Yep.
The safari, we actually crossed the park
Oh, yeah,
and
that
walked
was-
right onto that.
That was awesome.
Right?
The
So we hit the
safari.
three. Those are
Mhm.
three of the big
Yeah, okay.
biggies. And then in that Africa section, when the crowd started coming, it was like after 9 o'clock, you started
Yeah.
seeing,
Me and
but
Harry
it's such a
got
big
to do our
park.
dancing with the African
That
dancers.
was so fun. Yeah.
That was fun.
That was great.
Well, that was the time where Lindsay and I
Went off, yeah.
lost
We
you.
lost,
The
yeah.
crowd got so thick,
And then
Yeah.
we lost you, and we're like, all right, where did they just go? I mean,
Yeah.
we totally got cut off from you guys. Then you guys have,
and then Harry ends up of
Dancing.
all people dancing with the the African dancers doing that was fun.
I
That
know
was
I
really
missed
fun.
that part.
They pulled me and Harry up just us two. Like they pulled us out of like the people that they pulled up,
I
and
know.
then they pulled us out and made us dance in front of everyone, just me and Harry. and
Everyone
just
had a great
do what
time.
he
We
was
were all
doing.
laughing.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
So did you
That was a lot
have,
of fun.
you and Harry you guys are pretty close,
Yeah.
right? You guys converse, even though
Yeah.
he's up in Boston and you're
Mhm.
here in Connecticut at school.
Yep.
You guys text each other and
All the time,
communicate and call and talk to each other. So, and you guys they're my two comedians usually. And again, it was a little tough because Ben was sick. But do you guys have time to spend together too?
Absolutely. I think that's what even made the trip even better, because it's not being able to see my brother as often because he's up in Mass. That's where he's living now. And then before the trip, we were getting so excited just because we're going to be together with everyone, the family. And then it was just a great time with us together. That was just a blast.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
No, it really was. It was an awesome trip.
Dad appreciates that. And
Well,
you came in and thanked me. You jumped on the bed like late in the week and said, Dad, I really appreciate,
Hmm.
I'm really enjoying this trip. And, I really appreciate it. I just wanted to let you know that was so sweet.
It really,
Thank you, Benjamin.
No problem, Dad. Of course. I who doesn't love being with their family, just enjoying enjoying each other's company and just enjoying.
Yeah, because we don't get that
No,
opportunity. We're so
that's-
busy doing
yeah,
different
exactly.
directions. And
And that's what I loved about it. It was a
what
great
was
trip.
that? You bought Mom for her birthday a couple things.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember what
The thing I bought for her I bought two things. Was a Mickey head, like an
Soap
old
dispenser.
vinyl looking like head of Mickey, and it's a like soap dispenser or like lotion dispensers. And I thought she would like that because she likes having like her Disney stuff around the house.
Where'd you get that?
I got that at I think I might have gotten it at Walmart.
That was at Walmart.
Walmart.
Yep.
And they had they actually had some really nice Disney stuff at.
I know, it's funny they do.
They had, yeah. And then I got her. We went over to Hallmark later, and I got her a little like plaque, a little poster thing like that, and it said "Family is everything," with like the Mickey gang at the bottom, like all like kind of like drawn.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's a saying. It's a quote from Walt Disney.
Yeah.
It says it has Walt Disney's name under it. I never heard that saying from him, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
He was big on.
I thought she would really like that, and she did. Kind of got her to cry.
Got a little tear
bit.
from Mom?
Yep.
Nice.
She really did like that.
Nice.
That really meant a lot to her, so that made me feel good.
So, Sheila, here's one more for you.
All right.
This is a tough question. You ready?
Oh boy.
And
All right, bring it on.
You can answer it honestly. I didn't prep you for this one.
Uh-oh.
Isn't it awkward traveling with a strange family?
I
Someone else's family?
No, I wouldn't say it was awkward. Not at all, because I feel like
You've
you
actually
guys
done it before, so
you guys are actually just like very friendly to anyone, and you know, it's just like the kindness that you guys have in your heart. You're so inviting to everyone, and you really made me feel like a part of your own family.
Oh, good.
And so it's amazing, you know, not only did I get to experience Disney, but like with a family that I know loves me, you know, and it's just, it's great. It's like my second family.
We do love you.
Yeah. We didn't,
And
we thought.
And we have 3 bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of bathrooms. So
yeah, exactly. So that's all right.
That's probably why there's no fighting. Plenty of bathrooms.
Plenty of space.
Yeah.
That's not an issue with that.
Yep.
No,
Accommodations,
not at all. That was
right?
great. Yeah.
And you've been to the beach with us. And
Yeah, exactly.
So you're here a lot too. So.
Yeah.
You know all of our inner secrets.
Exactly.
Let's see. This was one from Lindsay. So I did catch her a little bit, and I said, "Hey, I'm interviewing Ben and Sheila. You got any ideas for a question?" So this one, now Lindsay's kind of the planner. So she, her and Mom, especially Lindsay too, they planned the restaurants and
everything's ahead of time
and the fast passes. But she was wondering if you noticed a difference in the fast pass system, because you guys weren't really involved in the planning and the technical side of it all. Did you notice anything
about fast passes?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you notice?
As soon as I got there, I could definitely tell the change.
I mean that. Why? Because
for one, we weren't rushing over to get the actual tickets.
So yep, you don't have to run and have a runner go get.
It was like she would just be like, "We gotta go over here for this time," and I was like, I kind of got caught on with it because I guess because
you had no idea.
I had no idea that's how it was planned. That's how it worked. Now I didn't know it. This was all new for me too. I had no.
So the day
idea.
You showed up,
yeah,
you just followed what we told you to do. I
was like, "This is where's all the fast pass things? Like all the stations that they had." And I didn't even know we didn't have to do. We just went over and swiped your band and.
So did it work for you?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it worked out fine.
Do you think we saved time?
Yes.
Extremely. Do you think we worked the park?
It was actually. I think it worked out better than it would have if we just did.
To our advantage, probably, yeah. And definitely...
Especially since Lindsay was on top of it.
Yeah, I was just going to say props to Lindsay and Mrs. Stone for doing all that ahead of time, because I know that I ended up getting, all my tickets and stuff, after everyone had theirs settled, because I wasn't sure if I was going yet, and so Lindsay was telling me that she had to go back after that, and, rearrange our fast pass times to all, correlate at the same time. You know, yours were a little different, and so I know that must have...
She put a lot of work into
it. She must have gone through a lot of trouble, so kudos to her. That was amazing.
And then stuff that I think you had to miss something because you weren't feeling well, so she tried to reschedule some things. I think you missed Splash Mountain because... remember the ride went down?
It started raining.
That's right.
It was raining.
It was lightning and
rain. And this was probably around 4 o'clock, and that was my normal starting to crash time. We would have head out, and we were waiting there for a while, and it was hot and humid and sticky, and we were inside, and I just couldn't hang up anymore. I was just like, guys, I had to pass on this one.
So I think her and I will go over this in probably the next time that her and I get together to we'll talk about this system from her.
Yeah.
Because she was a little anxious or getting upset about things that weren't working like she thought they would.
Yeah.
But it's fun to hear that you guys didn't really notice that.
I didn't unless she brought it up if Harry or Caitlin went off and did their own thing, which is understandable because they're old enough to to just go out and do what they want. And I think sometimes when they went off and did their thing, that kind of messed up the plan a little bit. So that was
I think Mom Mom really wanted you guys to stick with us, especially through the morning and do the restaurants with us.
which were awesome.
She was a little disappointed with Harry and Caitlin started doing more pool time towards the end of the week. Mm-hmm. That's what they wanted to do. And, they had to, Mom and Lindsay had to relax a little bit and just,
just let them
kind of people do some of the things. But you guys kind of did everything that we kind of directed you to do.
Mm-hmm.
So the next topic I want to kind of cover, though, which is a big one for Lindsay and I, is the restaurants. And her and I went into quite detail in the last show about each of the restaurants. But do you remember the restaurants we did? And is there a favorite?
Remember.
Yeah. Is there anything that sticks out to you guys?
World Showcase restaurants are awesome.
Okay.
First off.
Yeah.
Germany was awesome.
Yeah.
I love Germany, just stacking up my food, eating like a real man.
Now, why do you like the German restaurant?
I love the band that's there, and I love the atmosphere. It's just and we are German, so that just makes it even 10 times better. I think one of my favorite restaurants was the one in France with their lobster soup, and their mac and cheese was amazing. That huge plate.
That was a different. Lindsay and I talked about this. It was a different menu choices for that. I keep forgetting what it's called, but there's a 3 course lunch there. Mm-hmm. It used to be just the French onion soup, a ham sandwich, and then the dessert. And what you're saying is they've added the...
Oh, it was awesome.
The lobster.
Was
you
so
had
good.
the lobster.
Yeah, the lobster was...
And you're still a big fan of mac and cheese.
Yeah, I love mac and cheese, of course. And
you like Disney mac and cheese?
Yeah, that was like fancy, like amazing mac and cheese. That was so good.
Yeah.
That was just... let's see. The other restaurants I really liked. Of course, we love Ohana. That was awesome.
I got such a great picture of you and Sheila when they first brought out the shrimp.
Yeah, to put it on the thing. We're just
that was
like,
amazing.
She got this face like...
He's like, do you want more? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. And he's like, okay, here's more. I had like 10...
Did you say more? Yeah, more? Yeah. Kind of like going over to Mama's house.
Yeah.
When you go over to, you were talking about the German heritage. We come from that Eastern or the European... I don't know. A lot of cultures are like this. When you talk to Italians or whatever, you go over to Mama's kitchen.
You hungry?
You hungry?
You hungry? More?
You want more? You gonna eat? You want a beer?
Yeah.
You want
more? You need more?
You're gonna have a beer, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna eat more, right? Are you ready for seconds? It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
You don't want to say no.
And that's how it was at Ohana, but I loved it because our food is so just. And especially our waiter was awesome.
Carlos.
He
was awesome.
Yep. Yeah, he was funny.
Even the guy helping out
really
there
nice.
was good.
And then the guy going around playing the ukulele, and for your 25th anniversary when they did that was really nice.
Yep.
And they played your wedding song, which me and Sheila knew. The Elvis.
Okay.
Yep. They played that, and that was really nice. So that entire dinner was just really, really nice. I also really liked so in the California Grill, that was a really awesome for the 25th anniversary dinner. The one that we planned out. That was the big one.
Yeah. What did you like about the California Grill?
I just loved how the atmosphere, first of all, and the view, and it was just awesome. What did I have to eat there? They had, I think we had the same thing.
It was an assortment of different seafoods.
Yes,
like
the lobster and the shrimp. That's what it was.
Oh, cool.
The scallops. Yeah, that was good. The seafood
delicious.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really awesome. That's when I had sushi for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Because Harry had the sushi.
Yeah, we had a bunch of
orders. Of course, Harry's going to make me eat the sushi. So we had the sushi. And that also with trying something for the first time was the escargot in France. Like I actually liked it. So
that was an appetizer too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I liked. I liked the different experiences too because I tried sushi and I tried the escargots.
We had a lot. I think we tried a lot of different foods.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, not bad at all. All these years I've been missing out. So I love the experiences, and I definitely have to say my favorite was Ohana's.
Yeah, Ohana's
absolutely.
Great.
I love the atmosphere. It was so friendly.
Bread.
Our waiter was great, and the food was out of this world. It was delicious.
I want the recipe for the bread.
Yeah, the bread is great too.
Pineapple, that's the best bread I've ever had. I love it.
I can't disagree with you at all.
Exactly, yeah.
It's been my number one. It kept its number one rating.
Yeah,
Nothing took it over. All of those reasons, the food, the atmosphere. I mean, it's the Polynesian. It's my favorite.
The only one I was kind of upset with was the Beast Castle.
Okay.
I
So least favorite was the Be Our Guest.
I was kind of upset with the way the service was.
Yeah.
They didn't have enough tables cleaned up when we were just walking around. Yeah. We saw plenty of empty tables with just a bunch of plates and stuff, and they didn't get around to it fast enough. And
yeah, it was kind of a madhouse.
Yeah, and
finding a seat.
Like I was patient. We were patient enough, but we were in there for at least like 20 minutes before we even got to sit down. Like we had our order and everything. We were just walking around for a while, just trying to find a spot, and there was plenty. And until we sat down, and they were kind of mad at us for sitting down at the table when. Yep. We were just like, well, we couldn't find anywhere to sit down.
I like the food, and you got to try it, but I'm not in no big hurry to go back there.
No,
yeah, I definitely
would pass
agree.
on it next time. I wouldn't mind.
Yep. The turkey club that I had was good. The baguette was delicious that it was on. It was warm and everything, but it was we just had to wait so long that by that time I think we were all just a little aggravated.
Yeah,
so.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Lindsay and I talked about that same thing. How about you, Sheila? Any other experiences in the restaurants that... Because we did quite a few.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else.
Prime Time?
That was hilarious. I had such a great time there. It was so funny. I
laughed
and laughed.
Because you've never been there before.
No, never. That was my first time. So I thought it was really funny how interactive all the waiters and waitresses are. I think it's amazing how they can get in that like character and, just really take on that role. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah, that's one of our favorites, too.
All right. I got the glass, the water spilled on him, and then he got
that's right.
The shame
on you.
Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny.
Yeah, Lindsay and I covered that. Because she was the one that spilled the water on me. I had to cover.
That one's on
Mom
her.
didn't eat her vegetables.
Yeah, I don't think
I didn't finish my plate. No,
you didn't get caught.
No,
well,
they did.
he had my back. He was like, "All right, I'll sneak this into the kitchen for you, but let this be the last time." So
Okay.
I was the lucky one.
He covered for you. So
I love that. I love just playing around with them too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what makes it all.
I love the characters that they.
Especially, I think now that we're older, we can like just have much more fun with them. I feel like instead of when we were like younger, it's like, oh, we're just kind of like intimidated. But now we can just. I feel like we had so much more fun with them, just goofing around and just having fun, being relaxed, and I love that. That's really fun.
All right. Well, I wanted to ask you, Ben, about Star Wars weekend. Did you do anything? Because I know you like Star Wars.
I liked the parade. The parade was cool.
Okay. Got a chance to see Mark Hamill?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And Mark Hamill was there. That was really cool. I love Star Wars. I love watching those movies.
We didn't really partake in any of the events
we kind of just saw the parade and just saw them up on stage. No. I think if we were gonna do that, we'd have to like set it like that's a whole different. That's almost like another planning and little trip in itself.
Yeah, you got to kind of wait in line if you want to get.
Yeah, that's because that's a really big thing.
Would you like to get signatures from those? Do you care? Not really. Yeah.
No, I mean, if I could meet Mark Hamill, that would be really cool.
Right. He wasn't actually meeting with people.
No, I didn't think so.
So I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, but of course, who wouldn't want to meet Mark Hamill, right? Luke Skywalker. Yep.
Well, it makes me think. So a couple of questions here. What could they do? Is there anything that Disney could do now that they own the rights to Star Wars that would be cool?
They definitely should put in. I think if they worked on some sort of like instead of was it like if they expanded, kind of like made it like another park, and it's not like another park in itself, but with Hollywood Studios, a different section with like a just like movie scenes, like just like different like places from the Star Wars world. Like if they expanded from like the Tatooine, made that like a little more in depth, and like if they just had their own little section off from it, I definitely think that would be really.
That's
cool.
got to be in the works.
It has to.
You know, it's got to be.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure they're getting that kind of feedback, especially for Hollywood Studios.
Yeah,
now, and the other question I want to ask you, kind of related to, is we're talking about the Marvel. Marvel Comics. You're a big fan of those movies, right?
Yeah, I love the Marvel Comics. I love that. And the only I'm pretty sure it's because of the licensing that with Universal Studios is why they can't put any attractions or really do anything with the
so they're just gonna make movies. I think there's
well, I know that I saw tons of merchandise like of like the Avengers and all that stuff. But I'm not sure what they're gonna do with. I don't know what they can do if Universal still has all the rides, and I would be psyched if they put in some like a little like Marvel superhero world or something.
Right.
Just anything like that. That'd be really cool.
I know, because when we were younger, we did do the Universal thing. We've only did it once, I think.
Yeah.
And
we went to Universal a couple times.
Yeah.
More than a couple times.
I mean, that Spider-Man ride is...
It's awesome.
Is amazing,
awesome.
Right? It's one of the... It's probably my favorite ride,
Yeah.
other than
I
Disney
had
rides.
I had a good idea that I think that they could work in with if you're familiar with the Marvel universe and how they with the Avengers and stuff. That's the big thing now with Marvel. If they had Tony Stark's Iron Man in the future world of Magic Kingdom, with all that technology that they have, that would be really cool.
Good one.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't that be cool?
That's great.
Like in
Yeah.
a Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Or,
They could do like
Tomorrowland.
sort of a meet and greet kind of,
or just
show
like
him
no,
doing
just like
stuff.
something with that. Like that would be really cool. They could that would work.
Excellent
Absolutely.
idea. I don't know. Is there anything you think Disney could do in the parks that relate to young people like you, teenagers, or? I mean, they do.
They do a pretty good job of it.
They kept you. Obviously, you had a good time. So
Oh, yeah.
looks like they're doing something right.
They definitely do. Animal Kingdom's awesome. Who doesn't love going to Animal Kingdom?
Yeah, that was great.
I love doing all
seeing
that.
all the
You guys into
animals.
the Avatar that they're building over there? You think that's really cool?
I saw the movie. I'm kind of a little bit confused as to why they want to designate a whole section for it. But I mean, the movie, if they're gonna do something with the movie and like make a cool ride like that, I think I'd be down for that. Anyways,
Yeah,
that looks cool.
I know a lot of people that have the same opinion, Ben. They're like, okay,
It's kind of out of the.
No one's really like. It's not like a blockbuster movie,
No,
is it really?
No,
yeah. But they can. They might be able to make a section or a world and rides that could be really.
That's what they. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's what
eye appealing, just blown away.
Well, if you've
they
seen
could just blow us away with this.
If you've seen the movie, it's kind of like it's out there. That the movie with like itself, like all the visuals and stuff. So if they made something with like a ride or I'm actually kind of really excited to see that because I love Animal Kingdom. And so if they add more to Animal Kingdom, that makes everything better.
So I'll give you one more, and then we'll kind of get rolling here. Unless you guys got some other stuff you know, but what'd you think of the new fantasy world, the mine train, and some of the rides over there? Now, Mom has always said to us she's a little bit underwhelmed. Like they kind of
I agree.
over
Sheila, you can take it away.
They over publicized it. So,
Well, I know-
I mean, it is for little kids. I think in the end of the day.
I know that she was very excited. She, constantly read up on it, and I could see why she would be a little, disappointed, just because she was reading up on it so much, and there was all this hype about it. And there's definitely a lot to look at. It's really nice. I mean, there's a lot of detail to it. I mean, I don't remember where we were. We were just sitting down somewhere, just enjoying the view, relaxing, and we looked
Gaston's.
up. Oh yeah, that's where we were, and we were looking up towards the top of the mountain at the mine train, and we saw all the grass and there's detail all the way up there. It's incredible detail.
It's just a lot to look at.
Yeah, it's a lot to look at. Exactly.
It's a very pretty section.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, the mine train ride itself. I hope that not too many people were disappointed because the line was long day in and day out. It was so long to wait for that. And I know that when we went on it, we were like,
we had fast passes.
We got the experience in, but it was a really short ride.
I have to give it to Disney though for the animatronics during that ride. That was awesome.
That was incredible.
Just that one section
the
where you're
diamonds,
going through the caves and they're all singing. That was cool. That was probably one of the coolest.
I probably want to do it. I wanted to do it
animatronics.
again to get it. I don't know that I can really articulate it very well because I wrote it once and I really had a chance to see it a second time.
But other than that, I don't know. It was a little disappointing.
Also, maybe because we only rode it once, it felt like it went by so fast.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
agree.
maybe the second time around, there's something else that we missed. Who knows?
Excellent. Well, guys, I really appreciate. I told you we'd keep it under an hour, and we have. Did it go by fast?
Yeah,
it did.
it
was
sure
fun,
did.
right?
You were right. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I love this.
You love talking about Disney. We like geeking on Disney. And hey, so guys out there, we're going to wrap it up. And I just want to remind you to, send me some ideas for shows. Get me on Twitter, the Geekin On WDW handle. You can get on our Facebook and put some suggestions out there. Feel free to ask us a question. And Lindsay and I, and even Ben and Sheila now, who are
Yes.
experts, we can try to answer your questions related to your Disney trip. So we appreciate you listening to us and engaging with us on all the social media. And we will talk to you soon, and we will bring Lindsay back on the next show. But for now,
Let's hope she gets better.
yes, we
Yeah,
hope she feels
definitely.
better, and she will be. And Ben and Sheila, I thank you so much for being on.
You're
Well, thank
welcome.
you for letting us come on. This was great.
You can have your parents listen to on their iPhones.
Oh,
Now
absolutely.
we're famous.
Yay!
We will get this out in the world
Can't wait
very
to tell
soon.
mom and dad.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
If you wave like Forrest Gump to oncom... I screwed that up. I'll cut this part out.
Okay.
Which?
What's the one?
California Grill.
Yeah, that one was good too. I had escargot at France. I forgot to say that too.
I know, that's what I want to
Alright,
talk
go
about.
ahead.
All the food experiences that
All
I
right,
had.
go ahead. Good job.